Welcome to the University of Florida's Gulf Coast Research and Education Center, where innovation meets agriculture, right in the heart of the Sunshine State.
Today, we're walking you through one of the most important parts of crop management, fertigation. From picking up supplies to applying nutrients in our tomato, cantaloupe, and blackberry fields, this is real-world science in action.
Here I'm in the Blackberry field at UFIFAS GCREC, and today we're injecting different rates of nitrogen. Here I just measured the last bit. It's about 232 milliliters. After the previous rate flushes, we're gonna go ahead and inject that and flush it through. I'm gonna pressurize the line first before I inject anything, and in about 2 to 3 minutes it should be ready to inject. All right, we're gonna start injecting. I'm gonna go ahead and turn the water off, open the dosatron, and inject this in. Now that it's getting low, I'm gonna go ahead and flush the line with some water just so I can get all the fertilizer out through the dosatron line, through all these lines here, and it can go out all to the field so we don't get any stuff. That's it. We have 2 timers, one here for the dosatron, just to close and open when we're injecting. And then we have the water timer here. This is usually set to auto. We have 2 check valves here, so the water can never flow into the dosatron. It can only water and flush the plants. So this manifold, we have 5 different rates for nitrogen, and then 1 other line for the 2 other deficiencies. This is just the water line. This is always set to auto. Whenever we want to flush the whole lines, we'll turn that on. Here we're at our tank of 528, and we're just going to measure some out so we can inject it into the tomatoes. We're going to be injecting approximately 16 liters. That makes 16 liters. Now we'll go inject it. We're going to time this injection, so after we'll be able to set up auto, so we never have to manually inject again for the whole season. This has all the macro and micronutrients that basically all the crops here at IFAS, especially tomatoes, need to thrive. Started at 10:48. Should finish around 11:05 maybe. We'll see. basically a week's worth of fertilizer. So after we time this, we'll set up auto. After we do some calculation, it'll probably be around 2 to 3 minutes every day of injection, and then the whole week will equate to about 16 liters. We're gonna go do some injections in the Cantaloupe field. I am injecting 2 lines at a time. Basically letting the whole line pressurize, which means letting water run throughout every part of the poly pipe and drip tape, just so when we start injecting, it can reach the whole field kind of instantly. When we start injecting right away without pressurizing the lines, some drippage can happen way more earlier on. It'll be not as even, not as uniform. Go ahead and start injecting it now. So close the water line, open the dosatron. It is less volume we are injecting, but it is also less lines we're injecting into. So the dosatron is going to pump a little slower. All of these are different treatments. We have here, white is the control, and then we have 4 other for the biostimulant we use to inject, and then these 2 lines here are for fertilizer. Much done. We'll just put some water again to flush. Make sure all the treatment we inject is through the dosatron and through these lines up here, so it can reach the whole field. Cantaloupe, we need a very high concentration of nitrogen. I'm gonna go ahead and measure some out over here. About 550 milliliters. There's 2 different treatments, 100% and 67%. 100% will get 300 milliliters. Measure some out here. They're going to need the other 2 nutrients, phosphorus and potassium, so I'll measure that out now. It's going to get 5 liters of that. Keep your buckets different or labeled, your containers labeled. You never want to mix things up that can ruin an experiment. Now we can go inject. All right, so now that we're done with the treatments for Cantaloupe, we're now going to inject our fertilizer. So here we have 300 milliliters, which is 100%. So we're going to inject 100% nitrogen now into the blue line. So we're going to go ahead and open the blue line. Let it pressurize for about 60 seconds. All right, now that the line is pressurized, same thing. We're going to go ahead, close the water line. So open the dosatron line, let that inject. right, guys, thank you for watching. My name is Ian. Please subscribe to the channel if you found this informational. Thank you. We'll see you again in the next one.